Hello everyone and welcome along to the final week of another season for United Scarab Khemirates. We've done it as well. We've made it to the playoffs. The point last week against the Orcs was good enough, but we did lose another Tomb Guardian. It was a block mighty blow one, so we've got to start again with one of them. And we've now got an Armour 8 Tomb Guardian as well, because everything's fallen apart just before the important bit. But it's fine, because we're just facing a team now who've got 3 Claw Mighty Blow players, so it's all going to be okay. We're up against Carlos Ibs and his Underworld team. That looks a little bit like this, the Warpstone Sneaky Servants. Or it would look a little bit like this if Cabal Vision wasn't utterly knackered. There it is, so lots of goblins. Dirty Claws is a big problem. That's a Legend Skaven Blitzer with Claw Mighty Blow piling on Horns and Juggernaut and Tackle. That's a big issue for us. This one is still a problem, but less of a problem than this one. And the Warpstone Troll also has Block and Claw, which is, again, just horrible, really. So there is a world where we can still win the division. I would have to win, and I would also have to hope that both Berserk and Hustler lost their final games. The Dwarfs are playing against the Orcs. I know that, and I don't know who Berserk's playing. No surprise to see a Wizard and a Babe here. So yeah, if I win and they both lose, I can still win the division. I don't actually know. I suppose the scenario where I finish second is that I win and one of them loses, which is still possible as well. But obviously, I think target A here is to just try to get through this with everyone in one piece, if we possibly can, because I know Carlos has decided that he just wants to murder everything, because he has to win 4-0 if he wants to finish 4th and automatically promote to Division 1. And if he can't do that, he's probably just going to make my life a pain. So, obviously, if this was all about making the playoffs, it would be I'd be more concerned with, I guess, winning than anything else to make sure we got there. But obviously, when you get there a week early, the slight worry now is that I've got my eye set on that, and I don't want to take my eye off the ball for this game. The good thing before playoffs is that if I do end up with any MNGs from this game, they do come back before the playoffs, so that would be a positive thing. But, of course, if we can get through this with only a few badly hurt and whatnot, then I think that would be a good thing. Just no deaths would be ideal. And if we can possibly avoid any, permanent damage, that would be great news. So just taking a little while to load into the game here, because apparently my PC has decided that today is the day to be slow as anything. I don't know if there's some sort of Windows update going on in the background or what, but hopefully we'll be fine once we get into the game. If we ever get into the game. Go grab a drink or something. Just letting Carlos know that it's taken a bit of time. So here we go, final game of the regular season. I think the first time that we've ever faced Underworld. In theory, it's a weird matchup, Underworld, of course, because they're very glass cannon. It's probably most similar, actually, to the playoff match from last season against the Skaven, where, of course, we can cause a lot of damage, but they can also do quite a bit of damage back. Oh, hang on. Hold the phone. Sudden Life from Blood Bowl 2. I think we want to receive the ball and punch first here. So now it's telling me that I've got to wait for Carlos to reconnect before we can do anything. And now we'll get the coin toss again. And I think I'm going to choose to receive. And we're here. Excellent. Yeah, it seems that the Windows update going on in the background, which is taking up just way more than it should of my disk capacity and whatnot. So, cheers Windows. Love you. But hey, it was worth the patience. We are now here and ready to go. So what are my targets here? Well, if I possibly can, love to score on this Tomb Guardian twice. So we can just straight up level him off the bat. This Tomb Guardian is also 1 touchdown away from a level. So if I can come out of this game with at least 1 level on one of these guys, that is absolute #1 target here. But of course, that's easier said than done, isn't it? So the interesting thing here, of course, is that against goblins, we don't actually need assists from skeletons to get our 3 dice hits with the Tomb Guardians. Now, in terms of punching other things, we are going to want to take a blitz with Talos Swift. But obviously we need to bear in mind that we're probably going to get hit back the other way. And anything like a blitz here could really cause me some problems. So this is all looking fine and dandy for now. And we'll just confirm that setup. Well, that's a short kick. If we get a touchback here, I'm going to hand it to the other thrower. Oh dear. Well, Hummersep's probably panicking right now because, of course, he is looking for, well, Carlos is looking for a 4-0 win here. This is fine. His team doesn't have any guard, so he's still going to struggle to hit Tomb Guardians here without massively committing to the wrong side of the field. He's got 1 guard here. So that allows him... Well, he can't come in and blitz this Tomb Guardian because I've got guard here as well. So even with horns, he can't get a good block in here. Considering he didn't have the kick skill, that is just an ideal combo for him. Of short kick and the chance to stand a guy under the ball. I need a failed catch into a touchback here. If I get a failed catch into a touchback, then we're looking at... There's a knockdown on the dirty player. Okay, so that's a stun. If I get the touchback, then I can easily shift the ball over this way and he's massively out of position. So this is a really heavy commitment. Problem is, that's RG4. So he's more than happy to stick that under there. He's going to play aggressively as well because he wants to win this 4-0. I guess the frustration there is that I don't feel like I didn't set up against the blitz particularly. It was just, that was an incredibly nice combo of short kick and blitz. I was never going to set up in that specific corner or that specific corner. So that was a very lucky kickoff, to be honest. Now, he's very good at protecting this player. So I'm very unlikely to actually get a shot on that at any point of the game. So I need a failed catch into a touchback here. And I'm very happy. He's massively played around catching this ball. And does catch the ball. Just roll sixes, eh? Okay, so... what am I doing? Well, I'm probably blitzing that. Because that's an option to hit a claw mighty blow piece. So I actually have to sort of Khemri screen here, right? Whatever the hell a Khemri screen is. He's in position to score on the next turn if he really wants to. So that's only a 2 dice now, thanks to the troll being there. So I might actually choose to hit the troll instead, if I get the option. Nice. Now I don't think I follow this. Really tempted by the both down, but I'm not going to do it. Pow here from the armor value 8 is a mighty blow against a goblin. There's one gone. Oh, it's named after me. Look at that. You knew that was coming, didn't you? Well, we got to follow this now so they can protect each other. We'll see how aggressive he wants to play this. So yeah, the reason it has to be 4-0 is because Hummersep's got the bye week this week. So he's guaranteed a 1-0 win. And is currently 2 touchdowns better off. So will be 3 touchdowns better off before this game's played. He also has the head-to-head over Carlos, which means that in order to surpass him in the standings, Carlos has to beat me by 4 clear touchdowns. Which I am hoping won't happen. Not that it makes any difference to me, but it's more just a point of pride. But we got unlucky on the kickoff, as it turned out. So we kind of just have to sit and defend and try to knock this ball loose. We're going to be doing a lot of defending today by the looks of things. But it's good practice. I assume he's going to shift the ball back into his side. Yeah. But that's fine, because the moment he does that... Try and play some mind games here. The 4-0 is gone because all I'm going to do is blitz every scoring threat that's nearby. If he leaves a goblin, I'm just going to kill it. End of story. Because I can't get to the ball. So if he leaves, like, if he runs his goblin through and tries to be a scoring threat up here, I'm just going to kill it. And the same will happen to everything else that tries to run up the field. Until such time that we get the ball back. Looks like he's going to dodge out to foul my dirty player here. And he's also going to go for this Tomb Guardian, I think, with his Horns player. Yep, he used this stunty to open a gap. So this is the 1-3 away from a level. Well, that's badly hurt. Well, he's safe for the playoffs at least, but I can't level him today. So what's he going to do with the troll? He's going to do nothing with the troll, okay. So, my job here, essentially, is to just pick off goblins. I can't hit this thing. Because as usual, well, I can hit that thing. But I can't get anyone in there to help out with hitting the thing. So, it's kind of off the menu. So... we're going to just shift the lads around a bit. Until such time as we're able to fix this problem. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's not going to get him in there. Okay, so that's the blitz, because we can follow up with another block if we don't knock him over. And we do knock it over. I told you I was going to kill any goblin that came up the field. There goes his troll for now. So we're just going to set the dirty player up in such a position to foul that in the near future. So there's two ways he might go here. He can take a 1 dice here with his horns. I kind of want to tempt him into that. Because there's a 50-50 chance of that player maybe getting stuck. So that's a little temptation we're going to leave him. The chance to 1 dice this with his horns. He can't get 2 because he's got no guard to get into play. Of course, he's got an army of goblins on the bench where these have come from. So we've got rid of 2, but he does have a babe. Much more like it. Right, now protect him, Sunshine. I think he's going to need a GFI somewhere to make that safe. But he is willing to throw them with that player to keep them safe. I might have the opportunity to go for him anyway. Now, I've been asking everyone in the division to kill this thing before this week, and nobody has obliged. So essentially, I have to do it myself. So you're going to push forward. Where's the score and threat on the next turn? Well, Dirty Claws is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that means escape and throw. So these two are the scoring threats. So it's hit one. And make sure we can't do anything with the other. He's going to move that thing into scoring range, is he? No. If he puts that thing into scoring range... Right, are you willing to spend a reroll to protect the killer? Oh dear. Because he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming and he fears it right now. So you're going to mark you up. You are going to have to go over here. That dodge away from him is pretty likely to work anyway. So I think we actually just throw you in there. I'm going to consider a foul on the troll as well. So how much do we want to commit to a foul on the troll? Well, I could get... you in there. And you are just going to come back on the cover here. I'll put you there. And I'm making him sweat on this. He'll survive. Or will he? Get out! Get out! He'll apple that straight off the bat. Or will he let him live? Oh, he's gone. So what do I want to do? Who's the only scoring threat now? Well, he can't score. He can score, but it's difficult for him to do so. So in what world do we not do that? Does he apple that? And regen fails. 2 Claw Mighty Glowgun. Worth the send-off. The lads are angry today. Okay, going to target Pratchett. Ooh, it's a wrestle option. Don't think I'd like a reroll. But a reroll means that I'm in the way still. If he wants to go through, he's got to dodge through tackle. But of course he doesn't have dodge anyway. That's his blitz gone. So his only real option is to... I mean, what would he do? He could go 4+, 3+, 2+, 2+ into the end zone, and then make a 2+ to pass it in. That might be what he's considering. So what we got? We got one badly hurt Tomb Guardian. And now it's still possible other things could hurt me, but I'm suddenly feeling a lot better about life. now that these two are out for the duration of the game. He's got to think about this, because considering this is strength 4 break tackle, this is going to be a potato if he dodges through there. Unless his goblins do magic tricks. Which goblins are capable of doing, of course, but all these goblins have got to go through a lot of tackle to get there as well. Okay, we're on the move. So basically, I need a 1 in 9 somewhere. Now, he's already rolled 1 in 9 this turn. But the idea is that I need a 1 in 9 somewhere to stop him from dodging all of these players out of here. PC had a moment there. Hopefully the VOD's fine. If we missed that, I'm basically just saying that we need a 1 in 9 failure of some sort here to give me what would be a fairly clean shot on the ball. He's marked this up. His issue is, how does he stop the 2+ break tackle dodge into what would basically be a natural 2 dice on the ball? He's got 3 seconds here to do whatever he's got planned. That's a turnover. That's still a turnover. I think we can probably hit the ball here. So, in fact, no, we'll just send a guard skeleton over there to occupy that thing. Right, I think before we do anything... 1, 2, 3, 4... We hit this, and we'll burn a reroll to knock this ball over if we need to. We don't. So we've got a spare thrower now. That we can use should the situation demand it. The alternative play here, actually... No, because we'd end up marking up that throw route, wouldn't we? Put you in there. You sit down. Now you're just going to cover off the threat from this thing. Three dice with the rookie. So now it's a fairly important pick up on this 4+. Which we've just nailed. So how do I stop him getting a shot on the ball? He's got a wizard, remember, that he could use to knock me down at any given moment. I think going this way is better. No, there's best. Okay, so it's about to be my turn 5. Whether I can get this up the field or not in the amount of time I've got left, I don't know. But his team is looking a little bit worse for wear. Now he can dodge out here on a 2+2, but he can only uphill the ball at this point unless he GFIs with that goblin to mark Ran Bone Man. The other option here is that he has to do something like he's going to bolt. Okay. That's a KO. It's a throw, Ra. We knew that was coming. So the wizard's gone. And the ball's scattered right next to Mr. Pratchettep, who's now going to eat a blitz from the Horns player, Spiky Teeth. So that would be, if he knocks him down, that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts him not in range to score. So he has to scatter the ball if he wants to score this turn. Or he's not going to have the range to score. Gets his knockdown. Oh no. First rule of throw, Ross. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has to go the dodge route to score, doesn't he? How I go about winning this game is still a tricky one. Obviously, the second half, his drive's going to be difficult without the troll. He's massively outstrength at this point. If he doesn't score now, I mean, he's likely enough to make a 2+2+2+ with sure hands. That's one extra 2+. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can't score even if he goes that way. The only way he can score is if a goblin picks up the ball and passes it to him in the end zone. So here we go. Has the ball. So I think the play is to put the goblin there. And that forces me into what is basically a 3+ break tackle. That's a shame. Because now that player's going to be free to come and get involved, so I kind of need someone else to go and distract him. Nope. There's a 1 in 9. In 2. And knockout. So again, we've got a fairly comfortable 2 dice on the ball. And potentially put this in the crowd as well. So the right thing to do is hit him like that. Again, we've got rerolls, and I'm going to use one. I think I'm playing for 0-0 at the half here if I can get it. So the idea of this is that he's got to make a dodge into a tackle zone, and then he's going to struggle to knock this thing over as well and get through this gap. That's going to be quite difficult for him to do without just rolling a bunch of cubes, which he might just do. It is 2 heads, which makes his life easier. Maybe should have tried to pick up there, actually, all things considered. But I needed to move more players. If that had failed, then I was kind of knackered. Again, obviously 2 heads means that he gets to add 1 to all the dodge rolls, so it kind of cancels all this out. It's 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. Yeah, fair. So I need a throw raw back. We got 1 back. Okay, so 3 turns. The wizard is gone. Realistically, what I think I need to do, we have cleared the bench as well, so anything that goes out permanently now reduces his numbers. My bench is also cleared because Pratchitep's on the sideline, rolling 2s, as he does. But if I can start targeting things like throwers, I just need to target things that have got skills like Sure Hands. Obviously, there is still 1 claw player. If he rolls a blitz again, I need another player back to help out. So we're going to have to just sacrifice a couple here. But we are going to have to hand off to someone. That is pretty much a given. Well, well, well. I mean, this is pretty nuts, to be fair. So again, I've got a scenario where this could go to a touchback and make my life much better. Or it could go to not a touchback and I'm at genuine risk of going 2-0 down. In hindsight, should have selected defense at the start of the game. But what are you going to do? He's again playing around this staying in. And if it does stay in, I do actually have some big problems here. Because again, the kick, for a player who doesn't have the kick skill, is just perfect. Thing is, I'm not even too... Obviously, if I was having to win this to qualify for playoffs, I would have been a little bit glum right now. But because of the fact we've already got that job done, I'm more concerned about the fact that these two are on the sideline. Again, if it lands, I've got a 3 in 8 chance of it landing in the crowd, so it's more likely to stay in. But I can just hand it to something over here and just plod on down the field. Just roll your 2 pluses, eh? Oh, hang on. He's away. I just need this in the crowd. Come on, you didn't give me it before. Come on, Nuffle. I don't think it does. I think the ball's staying in today. I mean, this is such a commitment. Rolled so many dice. So many dice. Ball stays in. Okay. We gotta roll some cubes again. We gotta roll some proper Khemri cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta chuck a pass here somewhere. Okay. This is a 3 dice where I only need a push. The power's a nice bonus. The injury's even better. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't get the chain push that I'm after here. But what I can get is the 3 dice I'm after. There goes that one. Just mullering goblins here. Just utterly mullering goblins. What are you? What is your role in this? 6, 7, 8. Pass. Your role is to murder a goblin. I'd love him to be a scoring threat. man. No, I need a player back here. This is about to get rowdy, if it works, which I don't think it will. There's nothing I could do to cover the ball over here anyway. I didn't have the movement. Need this pickup. We get it. Right, so that's a quick pass either way. But I need the cover for the recipient, so I've got to make the GFIs. Roll a 5. Roll a 2. So now we're going to chuck it to you. It's inaccurate. That's okay. That should be fine. It's safer there than it was. This is just Underworld, man. They're just such a weird team. I mean, you can just roll 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus to just grab that. If he wants. Well, it'd be more than a 2 plus to grab it, of course. It'd be a 4 plus for the Goblin. But we had to make those GFIs because if I know I rolled a 5 here, but if I had just chucked it from there, then he had a straight route through with the Horns player to sack the ball. So we, at the very least, have a screen now. And the other good news is that that was at least a fumble. So it wasn't a fumble, sorry. A fumble would have mean he would have pretty much scored on a fumble. So he can still do it. He just has to think about it a bit more. And we are utterly murdering this team as well. So yeah, that's the dice he can roll if he wants to. And the odds aren't even terrible of him making it. What I would need is like a 1 early doors so that burns the dodge skill. And then he's rolling a bunch more 2 pluses without a reroll. So on the next turn, there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can be a scoring threat, this can be a scoring threat, and technically this skeleton can be. But of course, Tomb Guardians can't GFI. Is he just going to... I wonder if he might just plough through the gap. No, he's going to target that guard one. So that's a 2 dice. Gets his knockdown. Tackle. Tackle does its work. Oh, we're golden. Right. Okay. So the problem we've got here is that I need a scoring threat and I need one now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. We can get to him on the next turn. We don't have to worry about that for now. He can get to him, can't he? So... I'm actually looking to do something like that. Blitz is on him with the Mighty Blow Tomb Guardian. I think that's fairly bog standard. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the Blitz. So which way do we do this? I mean, that's a 4+ with a reroll, but to be honest, with the reroll, the only other dice I'm pretty much going to roll is picking up with Taylor Swift. So I'm probably just going to pick it up and leg it over here. Might be tempted to GFI that at the end. I guess this is better odds. Than the pickup. I guess this is better odds than the pickup. There's so many sixes here. Here we go then. Not going to pro, we're going to team reroll it. We got it. Lovely. Right. So you are basically going to go as far as you can down here. You are going to go and stand next to him. And he's going to be well aware that he's massively out of position now. So it's relatively crazy dice, but it's goblin dice, so it's possible. And I've got a reroll for the next turn, when we're going to try and get the ball to Ran Bone Man and score. Obviously, we had the sure hands option in the handoff, but I'm just rolling another 4+ there. Whereas I may as well, if I'm going to commit the team reroll anyway, it's pointless using the sure hands player and then doing the handoff. You're just rolling another dice. Yeah, you'll just target the Tomb Guardian here. You can get 2 dice. Could suck. We'll see. It's always a break as soon as it's Claw Mighty Blow. God, he rolled an 11. But I suppose I can't complain too much with how much I've murdered his team. We didn't stand firm because we made the foul much worse. He would have had a if I'd stood firm here, he would have had a 3-assist foul with that goblin. Now he's got a 2-assist foul. And he's got to make a dodge and 2 GFIs to get there. And another dodge as well. Could make 2 GFIs to increase his foul. But is instead going to go and target the guy near the ball. It's a very simple blitz to clear that. Okay, here we go. Nothing doing there. No send-off, which is a shame. So if I don't score here, he's got the option to do that again on the next turn. And again, he will have a scoring threat as well, should this fail. So we got to go and keep an eye on that. So how do we keep an eye on that? Well, we put tackle in front of it. And we probably put this guard player next to him as well. Now we can put that guard player in there. And then we can... I don't really know what you're going to do. Probably not much. Bring you over here to try and protect against that foul a little bit. So obviously we don't need any assists for this 3-dice blitz. And we only need a push just to get him over here. A pow is lovely, because we might get a bonus removal. We don't, but that's okay. So then you're going to go and stand here. Because if this fails, I need to cover the ball. Fourth plus handoff. Is no good. We'll have another go. And fourth plus handoff is no good. So we're not going to score. Pair of threes. If only we had Mr. Pratchett on the field, eh? So now we risk the Tomb Guardian getting hurt, because we weren't able to make that work. So it's very difficult to see me winning from here at this point. Interestingly, Carlos has beaten the top two. He beat both Berserk and Hustler early in the season. He's going for the 3 out of 3. I think it's been pretty rough on me this so far in terms of the 2 blitzers that we've seen. That's handy. Stops another play being an assist over here. That's also handy. Burns his reroll. I don't think he's going to go for the score. He might, I suppose. And he has failed. And sure, whatever, I'll throw it. There you go. Easy. Goblin stays out despite the babe. Did Pratchett come back? He did, so I'm at full strength. Okay, so actually, we want to go Tomb Guardians on the line. Because he does not have the ability to take these things down. I also need to set up quite aggressively, because I need to stop him just taking control of one side of the field and being able to run through for an easy score. This is a little prone to a quick snap, however, so we need to step one back here, I think. So that'd be 3. He's going to struggle to even get away. You could have, what, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you blitz that player out of the way. So you'd have a 1 dice against that if you really wanted it. But yeah, I need to ensure that he can't just claim one of these sidelines and flood all his players down there, which is going to stop me getting to the ball. So yeah, this is a little prone to a quick snap. But it's the aggressive play I want to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 8 players, is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against my 11. We'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. It's not impossible to win. We've turned around 1-0 deficits at half-time for wins in the past, a long time ago. But it has been done. And I'll play for the win because a draw doesn't do anything for me. So given the option, I'll play for the win. But it depends if we're given the option. As expected, he's ignoring the Tomb Guardians entirely. Come on, it's my turn for a blitz. Quick snap. Well, we were prone to a quick snap and we've been duly punished. He's got every kickoff event he needed here. And exposes the blitz right to a claw-mighty blow hit. Assuming he moves that skeleton out of the way. Which he's more than likely to be able to do. Of course, deep kick means I can't even brush the ball. Oh, interesting. He blitzed with a player who was based up anyway. Gets an injury. Oh, that's an agility boss. I don't care. So it's an MNG, but we get that back for the playoffs. So he's pushing forward, obviously, for a very quick score through the gap. Because as we say, he's trying to win this 4-0. Different game if we'd made that 4+ handoff, but hey ho. He's got a big pass to come here, but he's also got the player to do it. Goes for the goblin. He's got animosity in there. Oh, fails his GFI. There goes your reroll. Pass fails. 3+. He'll get it this time. Yeah, get it this time. Gets the catch. So it just about worked. But we did burn a reroll. He'll hand off to him. It's a little brave. That's a 2+ without a reroll. That's a 2+ without a reroll. Is he going to be brave enough to do that? Or is he just going to hold it on the goblin? If he fails that, I'm in. That's not on. This might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that smells like a shot on the ball to me. Relies on Mr. Pratchetep doing work. It's 2 dice. We got block. He doesn't. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. I'm trying to work out if there's a chain push, but I don't think there is. Not quite. I'm just going to take this. I guess it's time for this now, isn't it? Kind of did some things. Go on, Immortary. Good lad. Good lad, we'll have that. Mine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just puts tackle on him. Now there's a couple of GFIs to make here. Come on. Well done. And then there's another one to make here. And another one to make here. And that's about fair with all the dice we've rolled this turn. Just not another one. Well done. Okay. Look at that. We have the ball and it took us one turn. Can we keep it? So this is important because we've got 2 guard players in next to this guy who wants to hit him now. So that's uphill. The boy Imho, Terry. Don't die. That'd be really sad. I mean, he's still got a fairly simple shot on the ball. What I've tried to do is make the recovery as difficult as possible. I mean, he stands that goblin up and he dodges him out. And it's a 3+ for a 2 dice on the ball with wrestle tackle. But we forced some dice from him to get a hold of this. I'm going to leave him where he is. Because I think he's happier with him over here. Oh, he's going to make a GFI and then block that off, I think. No? No, he's not. There you go. This is the shot. Gets his man. Puts him there. That's the wrong scatter. If he put him there, that scatter would have been perfect. We'll see if he gets away with it. He probably will. Dodge and tackle. Pickup's good. Dodge and tackle's good. Well, we lose today, it seems. It's a weird one. I think he's right. I've seen him coach way better than this and get worse results. If I was going to get diced, I'd rather get diced now than next week. Now, can he roll another blitz and go for the 4-0? Because I'm now going to have to set up super deep in case that happens. Not even had a chance to try and level this dude. This game's just been a whirlwind. So this is now a please don't roll a blitz setup. Get under it, Terry. Bloody hell. 4 out of 4 kickoffs. Okay, can we catch the ball? Can I even try to put sort of, like, some sort of offensive drive together in this game? Because that would be lovely if I could. It's reminded me of the Andy Davo game in the playoffs, this, where I've lost the game before I can even do anything about it. Okay, we have the ball. Excellent. Just gonna punch my way along this line. It's all 3 dice. Yeah, we'll have a cheeky pile on. Nothing doing today. Okay. Okay, next one is you. Take that. Man, the armor value 8 Tomb Guardians having a great day. Let's hit that and see what happens. Oh, wow. Okay, the new Tomb Guardian's no good. I need to trade this in for a different one. Right, that's going to change my plans here. We're going to put the ball there. Now I can't make that 3 dice. But I'm concerned it might overexpose the ball. I'm kind of going to do it anyway, I think. You go there. You go there. You hit that rat. Well. Not great. That makes the ball pretty much fine. Okay. Well, we got 1 goblin. He's down to 7 players? 8 players. One of the KO came back, didn't it? New Tomb Guardian's rubbish. If I can do some mass damage here and score by maybe turn 13, I'm going to play for the draw. Why the hell not? If I score, you ain't beating me 5-1. It makes no difference to me if I lose 3-1 or whatever, so might as well go for 2-2. That'll regen. Puts that player into MVP range of a level. Nope. That is fine. Okay, so that makes the score on the next turn possible, if we want this. Let's put some pressure on. Again, he knows if I score, he's not finishing 4th. So he's trying to level a thrower with a random casualty is the plan. a 1 dice. No, it's a 2 dice appeal, so he needs to do that. There we go. Now it's a 1 dice. Against the stand firm player. That makes it a 2. That makes it way more. That makes it a 2 that way. Double pow. We don't stand firm on that. Oh, come on. Dice are on fire. You make no attempt to stop this score. Oh dear. That's a KO. Right, so my question is, do I look to score this turn? I don't think I do, to be honest. I think what I want to do is just shift the ball up here and look to score on the next turn. Realistically make this a 3 dice, which we should. And then we'll have to punch that one. And then finish the cage off. Now, you guys know what I'm going to do on the next turn, don't you? And there's the why I put that Tomb Guardian on that side of things. He's just going to look to get the glory of killing the Blitzer out. Oh dear. Well, we burned a reroll at least, and the inevitable demise of Ron Bone Man right now. Because that's a foul. If ever I saw one. It's a stunt. That is okay by me. That's fair. That stops the 2 dice over here. Makes sense as a decision. Here's a GFI. Ah, he's no good, this boy. He's no good. I didn't really want to make a blitz before doing that handoff, because if I needed to use the reroll here or whatever, or, you know, when that failed, I've at least got players around here to help out. You'll have one more go, I think. I just need some SPP on that guy. Really do. Of course, we could have tried on the Mighty Blow one, had he have not got injured straight away. But alas. Man, referee sent me off straight away. I see all these sixes that I could have been using. Oh, he dropped it again! Oh, no. What was his chance? Stand you up. Stand you up. Take this block. I suppose that's okay. Catch it. Catch it. Good lads. Needed it. Let's see if we can't turn him over for a win. He's back. As is the thrower. So this time, all of this is way more difficult to stop. I actually think it's just 3 skeletons on the line at this point. Because we don't care about them so much. Still think I've got to set up wide. So I've got 2 Tomb Guardians now within MVP range of a level, which is Mola Ramesses and Billy Ray Osiris. Either of them getting it would be lovely. That skeleton's also in range, but he's kind of also in the range of getting fired if he gets it. The Agi busted one is on 12, so he could level, which would just be block. Short kick, throw a rock. We can't have that, of course. Straight into his hands. Wrestle. Means that's not a turnover. Post is useful. I mean, it opens a gap, but it means I've got players on their feet. He's going to need GFIs to get through here. Who does he want to score? Presumably he wants this thrower to score. Although I don't know why he would set him up in the backfield, because he's not going to score in 2 turns. So who does he want to score? I suppose what he actually wanted was a pass from this guy to the inevitable scorer, because that would have leveled him anyway. If he's doing all the GFIs, he needs to GFI the ball to here first, and then come up with a solution after that. Because you don't want to be GFIing with the ball without a reroll. So the good news for Hummersep is that he's going to finish 4th, because Carlos isn't going to score 3 times in the next two turns. I wouldn't have thought, anyway. That's smart. That makes it difficult for me to get scoring threats. Okay, so he's going for his SPP farm. He's going to just pass it back, I think. Gets it. I can't quite hit the ball. Well, I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't quite. Can base the ball. But I think the better idea is to just base up that rat, take down that goblin, and put some scoring threats up. So Pratchett needs to get to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so he can be a scoring threat with 2 GFIs. He can be a scoring threat with 1 GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can be a scoring threat with a bunch of GFIs. So I guess my scoring threat GFIs need to go first. Let's see if we can make this one. Just one more. Okay, so we have a scoring threat. That is good. Actually, I've changed my tack here. I've changed how I'm going to play this. Because it doesn't matter if he scores again. No pylon. One GFI to base him. One GFI to base him. Yeah, I'll reroll that. One GFI to base him with tackle. Oh, we failed it. There's a surprise. I refute the suggestion that I wouldn't go for the game. Of course I'm going for the game. So you're in range. You're in range. You're in range. It is possible we could tie this. Or we lose 3-1 and get some LOS blocks. I didn't hate that idea of dodging out of there to blitz him. I think that's the right way to go. Knockdown's good. That's a KO. So it's one of my scoring threats gone. If he's smart, you go and stand there. And he is smart, so he will go and stand there. New Tomb Guardian could always roll an intercept. That'd make me a happy boy. Here we go. GFIs to avoid the... Well, that'll still be an intercept, so there's no point in throwing them. Pass is good. Catch is good. So we're going to lose 3-1, as it turns out. Boy, he rolls some 6s, doesn't he? 5 on the intercept. Just another one of them. Just another one of them? Nah. Maybe another one here? Nah, it's fine. I don't regret going for the 2-2. So now, can we casualty something with that Tomb Guardian? Not that we can quite level him here. But we're basically going to get 3 more... Well, probably going to get 2 more goblins and a Skaven thrower in terms of victims, so... We're almost better hitting the thrower. Anyone fancy a Khemri 1 turn? Because that is actually definitely doable. Push, 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 push. We push to there, to there, to there, and then it will be that, just in case we end up getting a chance to block with him. There to there to there. And he'll be here. You push him again. There to there, and the next guy to block is probably him. Yeah, I reckon this is doable. Also useful. God damn it, Terry. Come on, mate. Right. Khemri 1 turn. Well. Never mind. Can't 1 turn that. Kill him instead. I forgot about that. Tackle on manual, yeah. But then he could have just not dodged. So. Oh well, whatever. Dead goblin. I'm okay with that. So I guess we'll punch you. Ah, the Tomb Guardian's hopeless. I'm not taking a both down. I know what happens if I take a both down. Well, we've already blitzed, so... It's better to get the pass on him, isn't it, if I can get it? And we're not going to get it. He's probably going to fall over and die. It's always the GFI bit. Oh well. End the season with a loss, but to be honest, with the way the kickoff events hurt me there, that was a really difficult game to win. Nothing died, and that's the important thing. Useless MVP, mind. But yeah, so that'll be the season. I don't think I get to level anything from that game, which is a shame. We'll scroll through the teams here to find where we're at. That's awaiting confirmation. There you go. That's all done. So I'll get that back for the playoffs, the guard skeleton, which is useful. We're not going to fire that. And then, yeah, we will see who we draw, but that's the season. We've made it. We lost the last game, which means that we end up 1 point worse off than we did last season, which is kind of a shame. But I suppose it's not the end of the world. So very much depend, what I do with that cash will depend who I'm up against. I think it's most likely I'm going to end up against like a 2100 Nurgle team. So there might only be one more video in this series. We'll see how that goes. But we are heading for Division 1 regardless. So obviously we'll have the playoff videos, which won't be recorded by me. It'll most likely be VODs from the official casts. And then the next time you hear from me on this playlist, it will be when the Khemirates are in Division 1. Because we finished in the top 4. We are guaranteed that. But we will definitely finish 3rd. Which means I think we play against 3rd place in REL 3. So we just sit and await our fate right now. Alright guys, so thanks very much. I hope you've enjoyed this season. We'll be back in the playoffs, of course. And we'll be back nice and strong.